What's up, peeps? Shannon and Cassandra here with more Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. Yay! Oh yeah, I played through the next two to see if we would need to do a lot of leveling. For Fangorn, we're fine.
Okay.
There's no time limit on this one, so that's good. You can break that. Oh yeah, so for those of you who aren't aware, we have been passing the controller back and forth. So
yeah.
When one of us dies, we do pass it to the other person. Just because I think sometimes we haven't clarified who's playing. Careful with this guy. He's got a wicked...
Okay.
He's crazy fast and he's just an asshole.
Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna die. What did you think of the Xbox?
I thought it looked a lot like very Tron-esque. Do you have any idea how much it costs? Because
No,
I'm
I don't.
really not up on that. Because basically, because it hasn't been feasible for me to buy one, I haven't really even bothered looking at a price tag. I don't know how much it costs, so I don't know if it would be worth it in my mind. I'd have to see a price tag to say yes or no.
Well, we'll probably get one eventually.
Yeah. And actually, my mom brought up a valid point. So she has an Xbox 360, and the other day she said, because I was telling her about the new one, and she said, so now that the new one is out, are they no longer going to support the old one? Like, what happens if my Xbox 360 dies? Now that because I know, right now it's not going to be an issue because they are still coming out with games for the 360 as well as the new one. Probably because a lot of people haven't bought the new one yet. But that being said, what's going to happen once the new one becomes the main one? Because I had mentioned our issue with we couldn't find games for the Xbox, but it is like three systems behind now. Two. Okay, it's 2 systems behind. So, like, what are we supposed to do? Like, what happens if our Xbox dies? That was her question to me, was like, once the Xbox One becomes like the main system where they're making they stop making games for 360 and it like they have with the Xbox, and the new one becomes the new system. What happens if her Xbox 360 dies? Because
she might be able to find another one on eBay. People selling their older machines. Or she'll have to get an Xbox One.
But what about because Xbox One is not backwards compatible, correct?
No, it is now backwards compatible.
It is.
People were too upset by it not being, obviously, because that's the dumbest shit ever.
But is it backwards compatible all the way to the original?
I don't know about that one.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Hopefully it is.
Yeah. And the other thing I was thinking was, wouldn't it be nice if, like, with some of these older games, if they become popular because people are playing them as Let's Plays and whatnot, would different companies, like would they be willing to revisit some of these old games, like this one?
Yeah, I'm sure they would revamp them.
Yeah, like, make the graphics more up to date, and can you imagine playing this with, like, fully realistic graphics? How hardcore would that be? Not fully realistic, but like you know how realistic Heavy Rain looks? Something like that. Do you think they'd update the graphics and make everything nice and like pretty and new?
Yeah. Maybe not for a game like this one, only because this one I think would cost a lot of money to do.
Yeah, probably. But like some of the other ones, oh, I'm going to die, and it's going to go right back to where you were before. So I'm notoriously bad at keeping a computer alive. To a point where like I think almost all of my computers I've ever had, except like my early computers, are all crashed and dead. It's a sad state of affairs, but you had mentioned recently that your computer... what the heck? Where are you coming from? No, that's back the way you came.
Oh, okay. Yeah, where was this?
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, would you like to discuss what happened with your beautiful computer and the fun stuff you had to put up with? following?
Well, my computer, the battery just decided to up and die for no good reason. As I was using it, thank God it was plugged in, I got a notice on my screen just saying, your battery has experienced a permanent failure. It needs to be replaced. And I've only had my computer for 1.5 years. So, yeah, that was extremely upsetting. So then I took it to a store to get it fixed because it's under warranty. Mm-hmm. And at first the guy was like, oh, I don't know if your warranty is going to cover it because I think the battery is only for 1 year and my warranty is for 3 years in total. But then he got a second opinion. Apparently the other person's like, no, it covers it, which is good because I would have had a conniption if they tried to pull that on me. But then after that, they were like, did you back up your data? And I was like, yeah, of course. So they're like, okay. And they checked marked all the stuff on the form. And then I looked at the form before signing it, and it said that don't bother saving any data.
Right.
And so I went to the guy and I was like, it'd be good if you could save data. You know, don't erase it on purpose. If you could just not erase the data, that would be great. And he's like, oh, if you want the data saved, that's another $100. And I was like, ha 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 ha, erase the data. Because I'm not paying $100. That's such bullshit. You don't need to erase data to change a battery.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why would they wipe the hard drive if it's a battery issue?
I don't know. It's just bullshit so they can get money from you. It's extremely upsetting.
I actually had a similar issue, although yours is a Dell. Mm-hmm. I had an HP laptop, and I'm gonna say HP printers are phenomenal. If you're gonna get a printer, get an HP. Do not buy an HP laptop. And I have seen this online. They are like, their customer support is a little bit iffy. I don't know if it's improved in recent years, but this was a number of years back. I had a HP laptop, and I actually loved it. It was a good laptop, except randomly, like, at some point, the wireless just stopped working. Ugh. And I like there was no reason for it. It just, the wireless just stopped. So I had to. I was basically, if I wanted internet, I was stuck to an Ethernet cable, which defeats the purpose of having a laptop because now you're stuck. So we finally sent it in because it was under warranty. I think it had like a couple months left on the warranty. And so we sent it in, and it was all fine. And I was aware that there was a pixel that every so often it would like do a weird thing in the corner, but I was absolutely fine with that. Whatever. I sent it in specifically to have the wireless fixed. Mm-hmm. And so they sent it back and said, we noticed that there was a popped pixel, so we also fixed that. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, no problem. Like, it's nice that they did that. Except that then once I went to start my computer, it starts up, everything's hunky-dory, and then the screen goes black. I'm like, oh my god, did my computer just die? So I took it to my dad, because my dad's an electrical engineer and knows something about technology. And he's like, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take a flashlight and shine it on the screen. And if you can see stuff, your screen is working, but something's wrong with the backlight. Mm-hmm. So we did that, and something's wrong with the backlight. Which means that when they put it in, I guess it was loose, because it would start up and it would be on, and then it would just turn off. Mm-hmm. So basically, when they fixed it, they also broke it. So anyway, it would not have been a problem. Like I was okay sending it back in because I was like, I need this computer to work. So we contact them and say, like, look, we did this, got it back, and the backlight was broken, yada da da. They say, okay, no problem. They send out the box that you send it to them so that you don't have to like pay for shipping or whatever. Like, it's the UPS. It gets picked up. It gets sent there. They send it back to us saying, sorry, we can't look at it. It's under warranty. If you want us to fix it, it's going to be like a lot of money, like $700 or something. Like, it wasn't even worth it. To which we said, excuse me, you broke it.
Yeah.
Like, the screen was working fine. We sent it in for a wireless problem, and you sent it back saying, oh, by the way, we fixed the screen. Where we had no complaint about the screen. Like, I was aware there was a problem, and I was okay with that problem because it wasn't affecting my ability to use the computer. Not being able to see the screen affects my ability to use the computer. So
Okay, wait, where am I going?
Oh, Lexi, no! But anyway, they agreed that they broke it, so they should fix it. So we sent it back in, and heard nothing for 3 months. So we contacted them and said, hey, I'm going to college, I kind of need my laptop. And they said, oh, well, it's an old model, and we don't have the parts to fix it. And we're like, okay, but you said you would fix it. And they're like, yeah, okay, so our solution is we are going to send you a new computer. My dad's like, you backed up all your info? And I was like, of course I did. So everything's backed up, we're good. They'll just send me a new computer. Cut to a month later, computer arrives. It's my old computer, and look at that, it's fixed. And they're like, oh, yeah, we ended up finding the part we needed, so yay, we just gave you your old computer back. And then my dad was basically like, you know what, you promised us a new computer, and, you dicked us around for 5 months with this, you're giving us a new computer. And finally they were like, okay, yeah, fine, we'll give you a new computer. I don't know if we kept the old one. Oh my god, I'm gonna die too. Why was this so easy yesterday?
I don't know about Legolas, man. For me personally, I don't think I...
Well, if you want to change to someone else, go ahead.
Well. I'll try him again. Whatever. It's fucking Legolas.
I'm not saying that it's not him, but...
No, I know it's me. I don't know why I can't use him.
Because you're not used to him.
Yeah, but I'm not used to any of them.
Well... I have nothing? No! Oh, why am I doing so badly? Yesterday I I literally just no health hit had taken... I was doing so well.
It's probably because you're doing it for the second time. That's what always happens.
But even with Gimli, it was so easy, and now I'm just like, oh, the pain. Come on, here we go. Yeah, I'm dying. No, there's health! Right over there!
Alright, I guess we'll end it here for this video. Mm-hmm. So until next time, go out and play, peeps.
Bye! How do you feel about that? Because me personally, I'm automatically well, I'm not going to do anything with that because, whatever. But how do you feel about the people who don't respect that privacy?
I think it's a little bit sad.
So yeah, I was living in my basement for a good couple of months. And not because I live in my basement.
I just got a mental image of a golem-like creature just in a basement.